Hello, my love. So, this is a message for you from God, and this is a message that has come through to me today that I really wanted to share with you. So, this message is about you and making sure that you are no longer hiding. So, the message for you today is to stop hiding. So, I want you to recognize that there's been a lot of times where your feelings were dismissed by other people and you've not really ever felt loved. You've never really felt like you fit in, and you've never really felt like your words mean anything. And that's most likely why you've wanted to hide, why you've wanted to, out of fear, create a space where no one can find you. What I feel is when you find this video, you are learning to let go of these fears around people seeing you and seeing your full potential and seeing what you like, who you are, what you love doing, your hobbies, what you're passionate about. Don't ever dim your light for other people. This is not a time to do that. This is really a time for you to stand in your power and to understand that you are allowed to take up space and you are allowed to be seen and be vulnerable and to let yourself be known. And for some of you guys, you might be coming across this video and you are in a situation where maybe it's not safe to be in your power, maybe it's not safe for you to express yourself, and I can really relate to that. I used to live in a very toxic environment. I didn't have family that I could just go to and say there's something wrong because they were the problem. So if you are dealing with somebody who makes you feel worried or scared, just know that that situation is going to improve. It will get better. It might take a bit longer than what you would like, especially if you're quite young, but just know that when you come out of this, you're going to be so incredibly free. You're going to be so powerful. You're going to be so light. Life is going to feel light again. Life is going to feel good. And I also want to tell you that this is just a really transformative time for you. So it's kind of like putting yourself into like a new pair of jeans. Like you kind of have to figure out what size you like and what fit you like and how you want it to look. Yeah, it might take a bit of time. Yeah, it might be a bit uncomfortable. Yeah, you might be judging yourself a bit. But a saying, isn't that what life is like? Life is so random and so crazy. But it really is about you recognizing that you are such a sweet, gentle person. Like you have so much love to give and you are such a loving person that is not going to go to waste, and it's not going to be a waste. And find your pleasure in your hobbies as well. And especially like if you do need your own space, create a little nook in your home. Maybe my lips are so dry. Maybe move your furniture around as well. You might need to change the area around your space because I feel like the energy is a bit stuck there as well. And don't feel like you can't protect yourself spiritually as well. Like there's practices where you can let go of negative energy, especially if you are around people who are very intense and narcissistic. It's really important to not let those people take on your energy. Like people feed off of negative energy. When people get into an argument, especially if they are hurting, if they have demons, if they have negative narcissistic energy, getting a reaction from you is exactly what they want. Now I was watching Harry Potter yesterday, and there's a thing about like Voldemort, and he's he shall not be named and all this stuff, like everyone's scared of him. But actually, and like all his followers just are feeding off of these young wizards, are like feeding off of these young kids, and they love the reaction of hurting somebody, and they love that fear-based energy. But just know that don't try not to give people that satisfaction, because people who are working with their evil side and working with their narcissistic side, they want that from you. So really be powerful and try not to give that back to them. Of course, stand in your power, but if you know you're not going to get a reception from them, if you know you're not going to be heard, if you know it's just pointless, you will waste your breath and you will drain your energy. It's kind of like some people are literally like drains. Like you put something in, it drains back out. Like you cannot love these people into loving you. You cannot love them enough for them to change their perspective of you. They see you through how much they love themselves. And for some people, they don't love themselves at all. They have been dragged through the mud, and for some reason they take that on as for their entire life, and they don't let that go. And it's a shame, and it's really sad, and it can make you angry. It can really piss you off. They have to be let go. So if you are able to let these people go, let them go with peace, and forgive them if you feel like you want to. Feel sorry for them if you feel like you need to, but know that you are so powerful, so powerful. But this is the main message that came through, and I just want you to look at this little girl and how happy she is with her books. Like, this is just such a cute, sweet, loving, peaceful energy, and this is what you are creating. This is what is coming for you. This is what is being created for you. You're also going to find love within another person. So if you haven't got a lot of love around you, if you feel like you haven't got a lot of people around you, just know that this is a time obviously to focus on yourself. If it's not come yet, it's because you're being asked to focus on it with yourself. That's why. It's not because you've been left behind. It's not because you've been forgotten. It's not because you're a waste of space. All those feelings that you're thinking that are negative about yourself have most likely been told to you at a young age or through your life. Doesn't mean it's right. It just means that the people you're hanging around with have toxic traits. Like, everyone has toxic traits, but some people's toxic traits are more obvious. But yes, so that's what I really wanted to tell you. But I did pull some herb cards because I just love connecting with nature, and I love connecting with herbs, and they can be so healing. So these are herbs that if you would like to use them, you're welcome to. We have wintergreen. These are essential oils as well, so you can like have them in a diffuser. You can take them. This one you can't take orally. You can have it on your skin though, but definitely look at these. Spearmint's a lovely one. Spearmint is such a cleansing herb. It is so good at just cleansing your gut, especially if you've got any inflammation. And most likely you do have inflammation, because if you're dealing with trauma or toxic people, they can create inflammation. Turmeric is also really good for inflammation as well. I sometimes put like turmeric in my tea, and it just gets rid of any pain that I'm feeling, especially around my chest or my gut. Can be really good. And we also have cypress, which aids transformation and transition, which I feel like exactly what you need. If you ever feel overwhelmed, just get outside as well. I'm always going to suggest this. I always love putting my feet on the grass whenever I can. I love nature. I just love how abundant we are on this earth, even though it can feel like we're not, because we are, overruled. But on another note, we are abundant. You are abundant. There's nothing wrong with you. Sometimes good people go through hard things. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person. Some people go through bad things. It's okay, and you've got this, and I want you to know that you're all good. Everything is fine, and even though it's hard, you are going to be amazing, and you're going to feel more free and more fruitful. So stop hiding, because you're not meant to. And yeah, that's what I want to say. Oh, a fly just attacked my face. I have loads of fruit flies in my house right now because my plant is shedding them. Yes, okay. Thank you so much for watching this message. I really hope it helped you. If you would like to put some personal experience so other people, it can help other people, please feel free to do so in the comments. Subscribe if you feel drawn to do so. And I hope you have a lovely, wonderful day. Bless, and I'll speak to you soon.